Hello, ladies. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here today. As she said, I am Phoenix Jackson, and I have one question for you, ladies. Why are you here? I mean, really, why are you here?
Stand in my power.
Yes, say that. Because I know that everyone is here for a different reason, vastly different reasons, but there's a reason why you all are here in this day and this time right now. And I will tell you all why I'm here. I'm a millennial. And as you know about my generation, we are going nowhere fast. And we are chugging along with moxie and with courageousness, trying to figure out our journeys. And would you all believe that I've been an entrepreneur since I was 4 years old? And I totally forgot about this. About 5 years ago, my godmother, rest her soul, she said, Phoenix, let me remind you of something, because she knew that I was in an emotional struggle. I was dealing with my doubt monster, and I'll talk about that in a second. She said, let me remind you of who you are. You've always known who you are. She told me this story about me being 3, 4 years old, walking to the flea market with her in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, this little fancy little girl with my little outfits on and, my little bows. I had no hair. Goodness. And she said that I would go up to different vendors, purchase their junk, their old toys, old dolls, old trucks. I would take them home, wash them, nurture them up, color them, paint them, all of that jazz. The next week I would come back to the flea market and resell them back to these same vendors or to different individuals who were coming through at the flea market. I would sell them for about $1.50 and then take that money and go out to the dollar store or the Dollar Tree and buy some brand new toys for myself. And she said, do you know that you've always been a merchant? You've always been someone who found a way to make money, even when you didn't realize what money really was. I was like, wow, that was pretty awesome. But of course, I was a young woman who, me too, had survived various years of chaos, had a chaotic childhood, an imbalanced childhood that manifested itself into an even further, deeply painful and traumatic marriage and divorce. And during that time, I got lost in who I am, where am I supposed to be, how am I supposed to positively express myself? Because anything we actually do in life, whether it's a business, a hobby, our relationships, how we parent, how we connect with our community, is all a form of expression. Every last bit of it. But in between that process of growing up, I had been telling my family, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm good at science. I got into fellowships. I decided that I was gonna go to the University of Denver and get into their pre-medical program, which I did. I was his honor student. And all the while realizing that was not my path. So I was telling everyone that I wanted to do one thing while I was actually walking along another path. Sophomore year, decided to shift my major to business, start at the same company, the Phoenix Effect, that I own today. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I did it. And for 12 years, I've managed that business and have been a part of changing others' lives in the process. But of course, as you ladies know, doubt. And in my book, Spirit of Business, I write about the doubt monster. I dealt with every excuse of, I don't have enough money, I'm too young, I can't sit around and counsel and teach these women older than me. They have real experience. I'm nobody. I dealt with all these levels of doubt. And guess who shifted me out of that? Guess who made me stand in my power? My son. His name is Simba. And he's the cutest little guy. And I'm not just saying that, he really is. I went up to him 2 years ago and I said, Simba, what do you think that I'm here for? Why am I here? What do you think my purpose is? Let me think about that and I'll be right back. And he scurries off, and that's how he sounded. He has no bass yet. And so I sat around a little bit waiting for him to tell me what his thoughts were. And he came back, he said, Nana, you mold people to be powerful. And I was like, oh, you better say that. Yes. He said, you're always on the phone, talking to people and speaking to people, and you're doing one-on-ones, and you're doing all the spiritual talking, and you're doing this and that, and people walk away and they feel energized and inspired, and they're ready to go and do stuff in their life. You make them feel powerful. Wow. And you know what? Everything I had done in business up to that point was that. It was focused around social entrepreneurship, helping people start the business of their dream, helping people manifest their perfect expression. And what is more empowering than that? So I told him, thank you. And then he scurried off as if he did not just change my life. And from that point on, that doubt that would creep up, I had his voice in my head telling me, oh no, Nana, this is who you are. And those moments of feeling down about this relationship or this situation or whatever's going on in my life, that completely shifted. And I know that we all may not have some bubbling little boy running around or girl running around to tell us exactly what we need to hear at the right time, but the truth is, we do have a bubbling little girl rolling around telling us what we have going on at every given time. I have a picture of myself at the age of 4, because our house was burned down when I was young, and I only have 3 pictures of myself under the age of 15. I walk past this picture every day, and I stop sometime and just ask her, are you proud of me? Am I fulfilling your purpose? Are you okay with who I am today? It's my check-in. So in dealing with my levels of doubt, that voice of my son and that inner voice that has matured with me into my womanhood are my 2 beacons of light that keeps me centered. So here today, I have a quick exercise for you all to take home. So as you all have been writing, hey, these are my fears, these are my excuses, these are my thoughts, these are the things that will empower me, I have a tangible exercise to take home, and if you can do it every single day, it's kind of weird, but you'll get used to it. I want you all to walk in front of your mirror and just quickly say, I love you. And ask yourself, what do you really want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do now, and what do I want to do forever? And if you do have a cute picture of yourself as a kid, I'm sure we all were cute kids, right? Because we're all beautiful women. Stop and look at her and ask her the same thing. Am I doing your purpose justice? Am I doing what you wanted me to do? Because I guarantee you, every woman in here had that one thing she really wanted to do, whether you want to be a ballet dancer, or you wanted to be a singer, or an actress, or a professor, or a teacher, or a makeup artist, whatever may have you, you all have started out with something. So I want you to tap back into that and think about how you're doing yourself justice. And if I know nothing else, when you decide what you want to be and who you want to be, the universe is like water, and it will maneuver around everything to manifest that. Times when I thought my life was crashing down, it was really building up for me to burn in the ashes of what my name represents so that I can fly away into my bliss, So, thank you. So before you all leave here today, I want you to ask yourself, why are you here? And decide, why are you here? And not just here in this space and time, but here. Thank you.